Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome to the semi-finals of the WCS Season 2 final tournament. Yeah, so it's game 2 of the first semi-finals, and it is Jaedong, our blue Zerg player, who's looking very, very awesome at the moment. And we do have our red Protoss player. First, down the bottom left side of the map. And yes, that yeah, gotta keep checking the mute button. If the mute button starts failing, then I am going to get in a lot of trouble. So anyway, it's game number 1. Jaedong just completely owned it all over the place. This did a tactic I have not seen before. He's doing tons of tactics I've never seen before in this tournament actually, but what he did was mass Ling started off with. At first I thought it was a bit crazy because he was going mass Ling versus Protoss. First was a little bit put off, but eventually he just started getting crap loads of zealots and he's like, you know what, Lings, who cares? And I mean, Jaedong really pushing it hard. He had level 2 weapons and armor for his Lings at the 13-minute mark. It was insane. But I thought eventually he was just going to actually try and win with Lings, and I'm like, Jaedong, you know what, it's not going to work. He's going to get Colossus eventually, and Zealots, it's just not going to work. But then I saw it, the 14 or 15-minute Ultralisk Den coming out, and suddenly all the pieces fit together. And when we saw those 6 or 7 ultras come out in the first wave, I thought, first, you are going to die so spectacularly in this game. And he actually managed to save off the first attack with a beautiful bottleneck involving 4 gateways and some really fast built immortals. Managed to hold it off, but Jaedong just built a ton of Lings, knocked out the immortals, and won the game after another minute or so. So whoa, this guy's actually doing a great job there. I don't know, is this too far away? I'm not sure. I feel like it's probably in the right place, but I don't know. Let's have a 1, 2, 3.5. 1, 2, 3, and a... Alright, maybe it is in range. I really don't know. It could be in range. It could be. Yeah, if we have a look at the circle, it's like bisecting that part. If we have a look at this, yeah, I feel like it's in range. It looked like it was a bit far away before, but it was in range. You can make mistakes when you're in that crazy sort of position, when Probe is trying to do the hatchery dance and trying to dance with 2 different people at the same time. Suddenly one of the partners trips, falls over, and sometimes you put the hatchery in the wrong place. And that's just part of the hatchery dance though, but these guys are masters at the hatchery dance, so not going to be any problems at all. Cannon going to be up. Bunch of Lings going around checking for, I don't know if they're checking for third bases, but this guy is definitely checking for a third base, and he sees one and he's like, alright, Jaedong max macro on the way. So who knows what is going to happen at this point? Not much. We've got a cyber core coming down. He's built it all the way back over there, so obviously does not want that to get taken out anytime soon. Jaedong, of course, building a crap load of workers. Is a little bit behind, but he is going to be pushing into the front as fast as he possibly can. And I don't know about you guys, but watching a Zerg player build like 10 workers at a time at like the 6-minute mark of the game makes me want to play Zerg. The problem is, whenever I do that when I play Zerg, I get owned because all I've got is workers and no military units. I'm like, yes, I've got the best economy in the world. I got 3 bases maxed out at the 10-minute mark. And then the opponent comes in with like 6 Marines and a Marauder, and I'm like, oh shit, I've got nothing. But yes, anyway, these guys are a little bit better than me, and let's be honest here, they're probably a little bit better than you. So we can all assume that unless there are some masters playing watching this, and if there are any masters level players watching this game, then I don't know, first off, Jaedong's probably still a little bit better than you. I'm sorry, I don't like saying that, but you know, it's kind of probably the truth. And secondly, tell people to watch this channel, okay? You're master level players, and people listen to you, so please tell them to watch this channel, because this channel is awesome. I mean, if you're a master level player and I haven't cast your game, please send me some replays. I will cast it, okay? Like Scout's Honor, I've got my fingers crossed. Wait, no, you're not supposed to have your fingers crossed. That's when you're trying to lie. All that backfired quite a bit. Oh, boy. Look at this. Bloody invasion of the Overlords right now. Oh my god. What do we got for workers now? 53 over 43. Jaedong switching into high gear as normal. I wonder if Jaedong watches this channel. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, I don't know. He's probably too busy playing. He probably doesn't have that much time for YouTube. They have like really scary sort of training regimens, don't they? Where they have to play like... Well, they don't have to play it, but they usually play like 8 hours a day, or some of the crazy ones. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And these Phoenix going all over the place and doing some harassment. Not really getting much done, but not really dying either, which is always a good thing. Actually, this guy killed... Oh, there was probably an Overlord. They probably killed an Overlord back at the base. So that's pretty awesome. Gateway. Actually, while we've got Phoenix... There we go. Follow camera mode. I always forget to do this when I've got good stuff going on. Where is it? Do I... Yeah, rotate. Doesn't even break it. Oh, wait, that's zooming in. That's not what I want. Where's the other? Okay, so that's rotate. That's rotate. We can almost follow this guy as he's flying along. Whee! This is fun. He's not really going anywhere at the moment, though, so... We can still keep watching him, though. And... Ah, where am I? Where am I? Ah, I missed the attack shot of those guys. I wonder. Control Shift F. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Whoop, that's the wrong button. We need an action shot of like a Ling. There we go. Control Shift F. God, that's not the... I keep hitting the wrong button. There we go. This, as soon as I get an action shot set up, they all stop doing it. Something. It's absolutely insane. Alright, Control Shift F. There we go. We're just going to sit here and wait for him to do something. There he goes. Oh. Look at this Ling, man. This Ling is so baller. Ah, here we go. I don't know why, but I've got the Indiana Jones theme music just rumbling around my head right now, so... it's certainly epic enough. I think it's the Indiana Jones theme music. It's that, and now I'm clashing with the Starcraft 2 music, which is, undoubtedly... a little bit more epic. Oh, I can't really say it's a little bit more. Let's stop following these guys because there's a major attack happening over here. 2 Colossus, whole bunch of Zealots, and Jaedong might actually be... Oh, no, wait, he's got a shitload of roaches. He might be alright. What does he have other than roaches, though? Not a lot. He's... the Phoenix, man. Oh, that is such a bully move, man. Like when you grab the skinny kid by the neck and lift him up and punch him a few times. That is what these poor Phoenix are doing to the... the Phoenix are doing to the roaches, but... Beautiful flank. Manages to snipe both of the Colossus. And that is why Jaedong is one of the best players, because he can do that sort of crazy stuff. He's got in front of the force fields now, stopping these reinforcements, and this... Actually, this Protoss army's got a very decent amount of DPS. So they're looking quite strong. Actually, looking quite strong. But the reinforcements, I feel like Jaedong could build reinforcements so much quicker. And with 30 Lings coming out, yeah, these guys are just all going to get owned. And that was obviously first his main thing. He was just trying to push in and get something done, but he saw all of the roaches, and it's like the pudgy little bastards finally getting back and finally beating up all the bullies that are constantly picking on them. So congratulations to Jaedong for another beautiful game, and I wasn't actually concentrating for most of this game, so I missed most of what happened, but I think we can fairly say that first got a half-decent army, and Jaedong just had a shitload of roaches and flanked him right up the arse and took out his Colossus. So actually, let's go back and check that out, because I want to see exactly how those roaches got in the flank. It was really beautiful. Oh, no, wait, that's too far. Let's move back to the... Alright. Because this is the really good stuff right here. I mean, he's got all these roaches over here. He's got 41 roaches total. And I thought this was his whole army, but it turns out there's a whole bunch of roaches back here. And these roaches coming in the back. Oh, look at this beautiful flank. Absolutely flawless. He blocks off these guys. Cannot block off these guys. Beautiful micro. Taking out both of the Colossus. And actually finding a side door here, which gets closed off after a few seconds. So that is how Jaedong won that game. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And first, he was just not expecting a flank on his Colossus. So very unfortunate. He may have been a bit better off coming up this gap because there's no real possibility for a flank. You'd have to go all the way around there, down there, and then up again to get that sort of stuff done. But God knows, Jaedong probably would have had a Nidus Canal or something like that. He would have popped a Nidus Canal up there, and he would have flanked like that because he is freaking insane. But there we go. Jaedong taking 2 games out so far. He is 2-0 in this best of 5 series, and one more game is going to see First out of the tournament, as actually First is only the only Protoss player left in this tournament, and Jaedong is the only Zerg player. So the other semi-final is TVT, so yes, there's definitely going to be a Terran in the grand final, which is going to be awesome, and it looks like it's going to be shaping up to be Jaedong versus a Terran player in the grand final, so very, very awesome. But thank you very much for watching this game. Game number 3 coming right up. And I don't know, I'm not going to count First out because I think he is pretty crazy versus Terran players. Zerg players though, I don't know. I've never seen him against a Zerg before, but I feel like he can do it. I feel like he can get out there and make something happen. Get at least one game. I don't think he's going to win the whole series, not at this point, but I feel like he can at least take out one game. I have faith in my Protoss race. So there we go. Moving on, game 3 coming up. Stay tuned. This has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game.